Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this latest edition of Tales from Outer Space. Hope you enjoy.
Story number 1. But is it human-proof? Written by Luke was not here. For some reason, you have a human or humans working for you. Now this may seem like a sort of punishment, divine or otherwise, but we promise you it's not that bad. However, having us around comes with certain difficulties. And thus this pamphlet, translated to whatever you're reading this in. There are many things that can go wrong with us around. Nevertheless, there is one thing you should worry about the most. First, let us preface that humans, like all species, are unique, so this may not apply to everyone. But if they're from Bukunawa or Legacy, chances are much higher. That chance being that we'll break something. By something we mean anything. It can be small, like electronics. Legacies are great at that. Or machinery. If they're from Bakunawa, they probably already have. It can be big too, like an empire. But the chances of that happening again are quite low. So safe to say, anything is possible. Yes, even that. The thing nobody has broken before. We'll find a way. It won't even be on purpose. We humans are a curious species, and curiosity can lead to accidental destruction. Which begs the question, how do you stop humans from breaking your nice things? Well, we have good news and bad news. Bad news, you really can't. Accidents happen, important things will be in pieces. Little things will be dropped and stepped on, things that should not be bent will. Murphy's Law, anything that can go wrong will go wrong, and at the worst possible time. Good news, humans think aliens are cool. The fact that humans working for you is because they want to. We as a species were alone for so long, and now you're all here. We want you to like us, which means we'll be far more careful than normal. So accidents will happen, to a far lesser degree. So when you build and repair things, try to break it, and once you can't anymore, it'll be far more resilient to us. Follow the KISS acronym, keep it simple, stupid. Nonetheless, we will still break things, and we'll also fix them. The person in front of you is the best of us. They're the smartest and strongest, the most curious. They decided to go on your ships and your schools to learn, to be better humans by being more like you. So don't be too hard on us, please. And always remember, when you're building or fixing something, ask yourself a simple question. But is it human-proof? End of story. Story number 2. Skulking Hunter, written by Fated Apollo. The hunter stalked through the corridor of the 5-story apartment building, clawed feet quietly tapping on the dark composite floor. The hunter was slowly approaching the door leading to where their prey waited. A claw hand with black, short fur grabbed the handle and gently pushed it down. The door slid silently open, just enough to let the hunter through. Pushing the door almost closed to not make a sound, the hunter stalked into the gloomy room. A hallway awaited the hunter. Smells of prey and the outdoors lingered on the clothes hanging in the room. The hunter stepped over the shoes in the hallway and past the jackets, pausing a moment to listen for any signs of alert, but hearing none. The hunter crept on. The room right behind was a living room, and immediately the hunter spotted the prey, slouching on the couch reading a book. A smile crept onto the hunter's face, showing white, sharp teeth. Red eyes observed the prey, while the hunter stalked the shadows ever closer. Slowly, to not make a sound, the hunter crept up towards the couch. The large pink/brown alien had no idea what was. "Hey, kiddo," the prey said, without looking. The hunter sighed and threw her arms up in frustration. "How did you spot me this time?" The human Daniel looked over his shoulder, smiling. "Your hint is light." He turned back to the book. The hunter, also known as Sola, scratched her chin, like she had seen Daniel do when he was thinking. She looked back towards the door and saw the light streaming in from the corridor outside. Thinking for a bit, she wondered how much light spilled in from the doorway. "You saw the light when I opened the door?" "Yeah, The white walls in the hallway lit up, Daniel said. Sola stood there a bit, wondering if she could make sure Daniel's hallway was bright next time, or maybe she could turn off the lights in the corridor. She padded over to the couch and held out her arms towards Daniel. He put his book down and lifted Sola up and plopped her down on his lap. Better luck next time, kiddo. What are you reading? She asked, decided to put her plans for the next ambush off for now. A book on local flora, Daniel said, putting an arm around Sola and picking up the book again. Is it interesting? She asked, and leaned back against him, looking at the book written in human writing. Not really, he said, owning a giggle from Sola, but it is informative. Why not read a fun book? Because I want to eat something new. The food I know is safe for humans to eat leaves something to be desired in diversity. And I want to eat cake. I might be able to make you something as well, Daniel said. I would like that very much, thank you, Sola said seriously. Daniel laughed. I'll have to step up my efforts then, and it's getting late. When is your bedtime, young lady? In 2 hours. It's a holiday tomorrow. I don't remember which one, Sola said, her eyes feeling heavy. Long weekend, huh? So you decided to sneak away from your mother and pester me for a bit, Daniel asked, turning the page. I can almost sneak up on you now, Sola said sleepily. In your dreams, you little monster, Daniel said, and patted her head. Sola giggled and swiped at his hand, but he was too quick, and he pulled it away. She settled for grabbing his arm and resting her head against his chest. I'll get you tomorrow, Sola said with a yawn. There was a knock on the still-open door, and a moment later, Sola's mom peeked inside. So this is where you ran off to. I was wondering where you were hiding, Sola's mom, Sela, said smiling as she walked over. Hope she had not been too much trouble, Daniel. Not at all, Mrs. Yavin, Daniel said. Please call me Sela. What are you reading? Oh, it's a book on local flora. I was just thinking about... The adults continued to talk about stuff adults talk about. Weather and work and plans. Sola quickly determined that she was not interested in what was being said, so she closed her eyes, listening to the rumbling in Daniel's chest as he spoke. She felt a warm hand gently stroking her head, and after a long day of school and skulking, the small hunter quickly fell asleep. End of story. I would quickly like to thank the Tier 5 members, Marky, Cam Maxwell, Caspar Arnolds, Oakfield, Lord Azrakal, and It's Difficult to Pronounce. Thank you very much.